everyone, this is Aiden. I'm back from a 3-month hiatus. I've been extremely busy with school and Christmas and the holidays in general, and I just want to say thank you for sticking with me. Today, I'm going to be talking about when you arrive at the Disney College program because I know many of you are starting for your Spring 2015 or Spring 2015 Advantage programs very soon. And I just want to make sure you are completely prepared as best as you can be to go ahead and start your program. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is what happens before you go to your program. The first thing that's going to happen is you're going to receive an email from Disney saying that you got into the program. The second thing that's going to happen is you're going to receive an email about where you're going to be housing. This email is going to come about 3 weeks before the start of your program, so make sure you continue to check your email even if you are not starting your program yet. So skipping forward to the day of your actual arrival, which is a very exciting day for all of us, the first thing that's going to happen is you're probably going to want to get a hotel overnight, to be honest with you, because they don't provide housing for you until the day of your actual arrival. You're going to drive over to Vista Way. You're going to take a right and you're going to go to the clubhouse. And it's very blatantly marked. You can see where it is. They have signs everywhere for opening day. And you're going to go ahead and park. And then you're going to walk in and you're going to receive your booklet. I thought I still had it, but I actually did get rid of it recently. But it's just a small binder and it says like Disney College Program 2014. And it is more like a planner. And on the back, it's going to have a key. And it's also going to have your assignment and your location. So you're going to know at that time what your assignment and your location is. You're not going to know before then. The next thing that's going to happen is you're going to be rushed into a very small building with millions, it feels like, of people waiting in lines. You're going to go through a briefing on what is the Disney look, what is Disney appropriate. They're going to decide if you are the Disney look. So they have told people they had to dye their hair, they had to cut their goatee, or whatever that is wrong with them needs to be changed to fit the actual standards of Disney. You're going to be doing a bunch of different forms for housing and other things similar to that. You're going to be signing a lot of forms, jumping from table to table, and it's probably takes about 30 to 45 minutes to get through if you're lucky. You are also going to be assigned a time to go to casting. There are going to be buses provided for you to go to casting, and sometimes you're not assigned to go to casting until the next day. You have to make sure that you do arrive on time to casting, so it's very important to pay attention to that time. If you do have time, though, however, you can go to your room and start unpacking your things and meet your roommates, which is what I was able to do. And after that, you're going to go to your assigned time for your appearance at casting. You're going to get on a bus, and they're going to take you the long way around, all the way around, show you the different properties of what they can of Disney. And then you're going to arrive at casting, which is the building right across from downtown Disney. And you're going to get off the bus and walk into casting, and you're going to wait in another very long line. Once you get into casting, they're going to go over your background check and just make sure everything is squared away, that they have all of the information they need from you. And then after you go and meet with that person, you're going to get into another line, and then they're going to do fingerprinting. They're going to do just tell you what your eye color is and what your hair color is, what your race is, just all things like that, just for background checks and such things. And then after that's finished, you get to leave. But that process does take about an hour to an hour and a half because there are a lot of people trying to do it at the same time that you are. Casting is a really beautiful building. There's a lot of photo opportunities, especially the handles. I'm not going to give away what they are, but I would look at the handles at the front door when you're walking in. After you do that, then you really are free to go. I would recommend going back to your room and finishing the things that you need to do. Unfortunately, you cannot get into Disney World parks until you've gone through traditions, which is something I'm going to talk about in my next video. But that is an unfortunate aspect of Disney. But trust me, it goes by really quick, and then you can go to the parks as much as you want. But the first couple of days are kind of boring because you don't really have a lot going on and you don't really have anything to do. But you can go to downtown Disney or to the boardwalk. There's plenty of options for you. I would highly recommend going to the boardwalk One of my favorite things to do at the boardwalk was to go to Jelly Rolls. It is free for cast members, but you really can't get in until you have your blue ID. But they do have many great restaurants. The same with downtown Disney. I would recommend doing some shopping, especially those of you that are arriving in spring. You still get your 40% discount until February, so take advantage of that. Um, my recommendation for the 40% discount would be to go to the art store and use your 40% discount because I got some beautiful art for like $30 when it was normally like $100. And you get just amazing discounts. So make sure to take advantage of those. Another thing that you want to know about starting your program, basically, you don't want to say no to an opportunity. So I would recommend going to all the housing events, going to everything that you possibly can, because they do offer a wide variety of events. The first thing that you have to do, though, is the housing meeting, and it's usually in the first week, and everybody's assigned a time that they have to go, and it is mandatory. And they just tell you some safety things and what to expect in housing, things you cannot do. Obviously, if you are in a non-housing housing, you cannot drink. It's just really obvious stuff like that, but it might keep you safe. So it's really important to go. And like I said, I met my first friend there. So, just the important thing is to never say no to an opportunity. I know so many people who have gone through this program and like, I really wish that I had taken a class. And I'm going to recommend to you take the classes, take chances, do things that you wouldn't normally do. You never know who you're going to meet. And we're all Disney people, so it's totally fine to get out of your comfort zone and do something new. I was really upset because I didn't even know that we had a library until towards the end of my program. And I wish I had gone in there and been reading in my spare time. There's a library at Vista Way, free library, and free movies and free games, and you just never know what you're going to stumble upon. Say yes to everything, unless it's obviously something that's against the rules or could get you in trouble. So that's my advice to having a successful program. That's what it's going to be like on your first week, pretty much, of the program. I'm going to be talking about traditions next, which happens during your program. I hope that this video was a little bit helpful and now you know what to expect when you're going into the program. I wish everybody the best of luck. I hope you all have a fantastic program, and I would love to hear from you if you have any questions. I'm more than happy to do question and answers again, or anything that you want to know about the program in general. I'm more than happy to answer any questions you have. If you do have any questions, make sure to follow me on Tumblr. My URL is disneydelirium.tumblr.com. I'll put a link below, but make sure to check me out there so you can ask questions, or of course you can always ask questions on the videos. Thank you so much for watching and have a magical day!